delamination point, and you can see it's propagated from this point all the way over to this point, and it's the mantle wedge, the asthenosphere, that comes in and occupies that space. Yeah. And type A is right about here. Okay, that's document center. Yeah. Okay, the other thing that just briefly I want to show is that this is actually p-axes from focal mechanisms. This is something Galhon showed some years ago, is that you have compression along slab where the Philippine sea lithosphere is really impinging here. So it's really just in this point that you have this mechanical contact between the two slabs. Let's see. I just wanted to point out again that this area we're talking about of delamination is where this mantle wedge comes in here. Maybe I'll run this move. Well, I guess I won't. Yeah. So in this region we have all of these. I'm afraid I'm running out of time. You guys, is that right? 5 more minutes. Okay. Well, we can have questions to allow that. But anyway, a lot of people have done work on these volcanic rocks, these young volcanic rocks intrusions in this zone that is really in the area of delamination. There's some progression apparently of age of initiation of magnetism in this. There's also some chemical progression apparently in there. Some of these things like Taiwan have some very unusual chemistries to them that may be related to the geometry of this propagating delamination. So actually I wanted to end with this. This is this stage here. This actually is Dr. Shan right there, and this is actually based on studies of chemistry in this region. But Dr. Shan and also Taiwan Shan would be right in this position where we have subducted mantle, lower crust, and mantle lithosphere. We also have the subducting Philippine sea slab, and so I gather people working on the igneous petrology really see these two things: the continental input and slab input into this magnetism. And so, and I really should see what people think about the petrologic implications of this kind of tectonics. And so actually one thing I haven't talked about very much is the Okinawa Trough. The Okinawa Trough is part of this story, but it's sort of a secondary part. This is this delamination surface shown in red. You have this is the subducted, the continental and the oceanic lithosphere, and then we've had some stretching of the continent. So in the old diagram, I showed you an old diagram in an old movie where we were thinking about Okinawa Trough needed to rip open the Eurasian continent to make Okinawa Trough. You don't have to rip open the mantle. As far as I can see in the tomography, there's no Eurasian mantle lithosphere involved in the opening of the Okinawa Trough. It's all just new mantle lithosphere and parts of the Philippine Sea arc and also parts of the mountain belt drifted into this region. Okay, and there's the Philippine sea slab. And remember that the plate motion is in this direction. Okay. So this is where we are at the moment. This is just ongoing research. A lot of this is just developed in the last couple months, and I'm having a lot of fun with this. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. I should mention